revolution will be live.
What's going on there? It's your boy Studio Breeze back here with episode 15 of the Struggle Cast. I'm here with my boy Keys Mills. Say what's up to the people.
Hello, hello, hello.
And the illustrious Jack Splasher. Say what's going on.
I've returned.
We are here back. As always, we're going to start off with what y'all been playing this week. Keys, what you been playing this week, my man?
Well, I've been given the honor to indulge in the Multiverses beta.
Bitch.
Oh. Yeah, I can't really talk about it right now. But hopefully soon I can. Might even have a video talking about it, maybe some gameplay, I don't know. But I've definitely been enjoying my time, that's all I'm going to say. And I got back into Call of Duty a little bit. Season 1 just popped off, so I'm seeing what's up with that. Might even try Warzone again, I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
And you, Jack?
My hero, regular gotcha shit. It's a lot of really light week for me. I've been dealing with some personal shit, but wherever I'm at, I got my phone, so I can always log into My Hero. And it's still Bakugo week, so, you know, that's my guy.
I got into some Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. I thought about the new DLC that was coming, and so I kind of got into that a bit. Played a bit of Demon Slayer, Comedy Chronicles, the story mode. Truly hate the free roam. Much worse than the Naruto games when they developed their own. And played a little bit of Nicktoons All-Stars just because Garfield came out. Garfield's a main. He's just a bit squishy. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the gaming side for me.
April or May, fuck out here.
Oh, God.
Trying to ready for that conversation.
Oh, Jesus. So first up for the quickie, we got Call of Duty Warzone got a new map out right now.
Yeah, so it finally, Season 1 launched, which means new update for Vanguard and also a new update for Warzone, which brings the map called Caldera, which is Warzone specific. So World War II, Battle Royale, same shit to me. I really don't care.
I don't care what you're saying, Jack. We getting in that bitch.
I know. Listen, I told you that forever, but you sus. But continue.
Next up, we got Persona 4 Ultimax coming out for PS4, Switch, and Steam.
So this one I'm a little hype about. I feel like I was just talking about Persona 4 Arena, and this came out of nowhere. I was not expecting this. I was like, oh man, to play this game, I'm going to have to play it on PS3. Not no more. Your boy will be picking it up on Switch. I will also be picking it up on PlayStation. I fucking love Arc System Works. Let's go.
Oh, this is the fighting game version.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I was getting nervous when, every time you bring up Persona 4, I felt like I lost my best friend.
I mean, this is facts. Those are facts. He isn't lying.
I definitely want to get into this. Our system made, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. This is their test in the water before Dragon Ball. It had the that auto combo that's in Dragon Ball. It was born here in Persona.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely get that then.
Next up, Tunic got a release date of March 16th, 2022.
So do you guys know what Tunic is?
I do. I'm actually really excited for Tunic.
Okay, fantastic. I have been waiting, it feels like forever for this game to finally release, and I've been waiting. I love Zelda. I don't think I've made that very clear here.
Furry Zelda.
I fucking love Zelda. It's furry Zelda. Like, down to the artwork. Come on, bro. Like, they ain't even trying to hide it, and I'm okay with that. Like, Link wears a tunic, and like, oh, well, let's just make a game called Tunic. Like, I'm with that, bro. I'm here for it. Like, day one.
Word. And next up, we got Telltale Games is back.
This broke my heart when they said they were shutting down.
Yeah.
I love their games. Walking Dead literally was one of my favorite games of all time. I just include all of them, even though I haven't played all of them. Just that story. I was, 11 or 12 when I first played that. And trying to process the end of season 1 when you're 11 or 12, I was not prepared for it.
I need you to understand, I played season 1 on my Vita, and it just so happened that I ended that game on the bus. So your boy trying to hold back tears in public on the bus. I'm not trying, look like a little bitch on the bus. But boy, did that hurt my feelings. I was hurt. And how long ago did that game come out? Does it still count as spoilers?
I mean, for just season 1?
Season 1, right?
Yeah, I
talking
think
about, like,
you can talk about
2011.
I think everybody's played.
I do want to play it on the channel. I ain't gonna lie. I got the definitive
I
collection.
would just, I had to put that thing on him, bro, and it hurt me.
Yeah,
It hurt me. It cut
same.
me deep, bro. I still don't feel right.
I was a kid, so was she.
Oh shit, the correlation.
I was 15, a young pubescent teenager.
I was probably her age, bro. That shit really fucked me up. I'm not to shit on Telltale's other games, but
No, they got some other games. The was it
And then they
the
got the
werewolf
Batman
game?
one.
Batman's amazing, by the way. I love that
is.
Joker and I love that
I
Harley.
do love that. I do love that.
No, I haven't finished that.
The Wolf
but
was
I
the
need
Wolf
to
Among
do that.
Us.
I
haven't played that. I played the demo. I got it though. I do want to try it out.
They make some really good games. Hit and miss. I think they did one for Borderlands too. Tell some Borderlands.
Yeah, they did.
Oh yeah, Tales from Borderlands. What are they coming back with? Do we know?
The Star Trek, John.
It's the Expanse. It's like a space joint.
Yeah, they announced that during the Game Awards. I was like, what?
They doing that? They could do a Star Wars game someday. They already got.
We kind of already got one coming though.
I mean, but you pick up the real Star Wars IP.
True.
Right, the OG trilogy.
No, let
Next
them do
up-
their own thing.
Oh, do their own. That would be cool. They're pretty good at storytelling. Next up is a game that I had on my radar, like low key, Lost Ark.
We're playing this fucking
coming-
game. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all won't play
You know
Diablo
what
with
this
me.
is.
Y'all playing this with me. It's like
You can
it's
tell
an
from that
MMO
statement
Diablo.
what it's kind of like now. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and your damn brother forced me to play Diablo.
I
It's a
didn't
Lost Ark
force you.
game.
Y'all played without me.
Yeah. Me.
Against my will. Does that help?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
We beat it though. Well, I think we beat it without you. Though.
Yeah.
You
By then I was
tapped
like, you know what? I'm tired of this.
out. He just gave
Every
up.
day for hours.
It's a great top. So it's another top-down ARPG, isometric ARPG. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I feel like it might be like a live stream type of game.
You know what? Well, I did want to play that. Reminded me of that. I do want to play. I still want to play Minecraft Dungeons.
Minecraft Dungeons is fire.
Oh, you played it?
Fire, yes, sir. Game
definitely
Pass.
gonna
What you mean?
Oh yeah, of course.
The illustrious Game Pass. So Lost Ark is coming February 11th, 2022. That's like right around the corner. I can't wait.
It's too much shit in
We're gonna
February,
get swallowed
bro.
up.
I mean, it's free to play, so could it ever really get swallowed up?
Oh, really?
I didn't know that. Oh, didn't know that.
Right on their page right now it
that's day
says
one.
play free February 11th. And
Well,
if you become a founder, they have founder packages where you can play 3 days earlier than everybody else. So if you really want to get down on streaming this, I'm gonna pick up a founders pack. It's $15. I really am interested in this game. I love Diablo. I can't wait for Diablo 4. So stay tuned. This will be coming to the channel.
Like a little hold you over till Diablo 4.
You ain't here for Diablo more? That's
No,
crazy.
well, I'm gonna continue to play Lost Ark because it's free to play. Diablo has, people have to pay for it, and free to play communities always tend to be a little more easier to approach.
True. Well, speaking of free to play, next up we got some more news. PUBG is going free to play.
Now,
I bought the ship $70 day one. So now I'm playing.
now I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I thought this game was already free.
It was free
It
for
was for
PlayStation
PlayStation
Plus.
I don't understand how this game survived this long without being free. Like, Fortnite is an option, and Apex Legends is an option, and Warzone is an option, all of which were free from pretty much day one. I feel like this should have been free a long time ago. I feel like they missed their boat on this one. Do people still play PUBG? I don't hear anything about it.
It's still very much popular, like in terms of
Like on Twitch.
yeah.
So hopefully it'll be a reckoning. But PUBG is going free, except for its ranked mode. You have to pay to play ranked, which is okay because that
that's
keeps
foolish.
that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because it keeps all the new like the noob players who are just gonna stick around for like a second from fucking up people's matches. So
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
A
Joke
sweat.
on them.
Shall sweat.
I got the whole game for free, so I remember playing. I was in class. This was my first gotcha, I guess. I used to play the shit out of this on my phone in class.
Ew,
I got
PUBG
some chicken dinners.
Mobile. Oh god, that's not even a real thing.
I was out there.
PUBG Mobile.
Speaking of out there, wow.
Speaking of out there, next up, we got some huge news. Your boy called it. Pick up the motherfucking phone, because It Takes Two won Game of the Year.
I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with that.
I'm okay with it too. It's just
It's called It Takes Two, but it took one, and that was me to predict this. Outlandish ass.
go ahead and log off of me, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to sign off on that one.
I can't. I'm very shocked that
It was the best reviewed game that was on that list. Like
really.
it scored all 5 out of 5s and 9.5 out of 10s and 10 out of 10s. I didn't see anything under a 9.
It's Leon.
And it's I was just telling Keith earlier that when you buy this game, they give you a friend's pass so you can play with your friend. Like, this is a co-op game through and through, and they want you to experience it that way. So they're like, well, we're not going to make your friend buy this game. Go and give him a pass so he can come play with you. That's great. That random dude that hopped on stage, he's always talking shit about award shows. I love him.
Yeah, he's funny.
Love that guy.
Yeah. I do want to play it. It was a good show in my opinion. It was just it caught me off guard because everything's so big and like AAA, and then you got this game coming along and beating all of those. Kind of
Like the fact that it beat Deathloop and Resident Evil is kind of big.
Oh no. There's no reason why you had to say Deathloop, but
Well, no, I'm saying because those were the AAA, those are the big games everyone's expecting, right? So people who vote for this are people. They vote for video games, but they don't really play video games, bro. Like the Washington Journal, like, are you serious? Do you really think someone's there playing video games? No. They got a press pass, so they were able to vote because they're a big enough establishment. So what are the big games that stick out to you? Well, we know Resident Evil has movies, and this other game looks like a really, really high-def shooter. Let's vote for that.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, the fact that this game won, I'm actually pretty happy. It was either this or Metroid, and I would have also voted for...
Yeah, I think I voted for Metroid when we did our predictions. I was like, yeah, Metroid gonna win.
I wanted Metroid to win, but I'm okay with this too.
My man's Deathloop was out there. I ain't gonna lie. That, like, on an unrelated note, I'm surprised it won art direction, but I can see
over
why
Kenna.
they would've
Over Kenna. Are we serious?
That's
Whatever.
really wild.
Whatever. I ain't doing this today.
Quite the choice pick, I'd say.
Here.
Like,
It's almost as outlandish. Almost. But next up, we got Google bringing Android games to PC.
natively. So starting next year, the Android Play Store is coming to Windows, like natively. So all your favorite mobile games, which means gacha games for me, will be you're right, which will be supported natively on PC, which makes it easier for us to record. I think they're just going to add controller support, which is the best thing. I don't care if they're better optimized. I mean, they already run great on the latest phones. All these phones are stronger than most computers, so we don't really need optimization. We just really need controller support for some of these games. And it makes it easier for content creators to record these games. So yeah, I thought that was pretty neat.
You better get on that My Hero, huh?
I'm already on that My Hero. What you mean? Well, I already do it on. I use a Android emulator, but now I won't have to. So
I am wanting to see how the controller support would roll out for specific games and stuff like that. Because if that's the case, then I probably would play a lot more like mobile games. Like I probably would go back to what was that, Marvel's Future Revolution? Probably go back to that if that got controller support.
Well, it has controller support through BlueStacks, which is an Android emulator. So it'll probably have it natively when it comes over.
Yeah, I can't wait. That'd be cool.
And last up of the quickie section, we got Pokemon the remake sells 6 million in the first week.
Jack, don't even say nothing. You burnt out, right? You burnt out on Pokemon, right?
I am. I didn't buy it. I'm not part of the 6 million.
Yeah, ain't nobody really burnt out on Pokemon. Cause good God.
So yeah, this is impressive, and I didn't expect it to sell this much because they're just remakes, but it's Pokemon. I forgot the internet isn't the major voice because everyone's been talking shit about this, but the regular consumers was like, yeah, Pokemon. That seems right. Let's buy Pokemon. And they did.
Right. It's probably the first time you put your foot down, Jack, on not buying something again.
Yeah, man. It was not my favorite generation, so I didn't need to buy it again. There was no reason for me to own it, especially with another Pokemon game coming out next month.
Wow. Boy, Nintendo. They
They don't
stay
get
in the
their
flow.
ducats no matter what.
Off the handful of IPs that they push every year, they stay in the flow, going crazy.
Yeah.
Now on to the big news of the week. We're gonna talk about the Game Awards announcements. Jack, would you like to take this one?
Yeah, let me Alan Wake 2. We talked about this a couple episodes ago when Alan Wake 1 got remastered and released.
Right.
We knew Alan Wake 2 was coming.
John Wake.
He definitely like John Wick. I was like, yo, they finally making a AAA John Wick game? Psych, the kid.
Right.
That's where I saw a dog too. Like, hey.
They didn't show any gameplay for us. It was pretty much just a CG trailer through Forest, and then it shows Alan at the end. That was enough for me to be sold. Is that terrible?
No, especially after the trailer. Sam Lake talked about it more, saying it's their first survival horror game, and I love Max. Oh, I love Max Payne, and I love Control. So I'm definitely. I gotta play the first Alan Wake though, but I'm definitely excited to see how they take on a survival horror game.
Yeah, I'm
hoping it's gonna be like Max Payne meets Evil Within or something.
This is my second most anticipated game from the announcements. My first most anticipated game, Sonic Frontiers.
Oh, ain't no way! I can't believe you just said
Sonic
This is their last
Frontiers,
chance, bro.
This is their last chance. They build up so much cachet with me for Sonic Mania. I love that game. Right? I know it wasn't really Sega. It was a fan-made project that was bought to Sega. But the fact that Sega was like so forthcoming to take that on instead of shutting them down like Nintendo does, I love that. So hopefully they took some more feedback from that same development group or some people from the outside and it was like, hey, we can make this better. But if this turns out to be Ubisoft Sonic, I'm fucking done.
If that's the case, where's Sonic Mania 2 at? No, I heard why they didn't make it 2 though. Something about between the original, the fans, and then who made Sega.
Well, if this bombs, you best
disagreements.
believe Sonic Mania 2 is coming.
Oh yeah.
You'll be there for that.
Sonic
right?
Frontier, bro. It's the last time we're gonna get a 3D Sonic before niggas just completely give up hope, bro.
Open
But
world,
but
bro?
here's the thing,
I don't know why they're
Sonic
doing that.
Colors,
That's stupid.
Sonic Colors was amazing. Sonic Colors is a really good game. One of their best 3D, yeah, Sonic Colors is amazing. One of the best 3D Sonic games. So if I had to rate them, it was Sonic Adventures 2, Sonic Adventures, then Sonic Colors, and the rest of it can all suck dick.
Even Sonic 06, don't do that now.
Yeah, don't do Sonic 06.
Why don't they just give the people what they fucking want?
What they want.
Sonic Adventure 3, man.
I don't want them to do it. I think they're gonna ruin it. I don't think they can do it.
I mean, of course.
I just don't think. Like, cause what from Sonic
ruin
Adventures 3
everything.
with Sonic Adventures 3, everyone wants to know where the fuck Shadow is.
Literally.
Hey,
That's the first thing I
where's
thought.
Shadow the
Yeah,
Hedgehog
I
2
said
at then?
That's where-
we going.
Nobody
The
asked.
main sequel?
Nobody's asking. for
Bro.
that.
Nobody asked for the first one, but we
I mean, here's the real question:
No, there was people
where's
who
Billy Hatcher 2? That's the real question.
we going deep in the pocket.
Like,
Wow.
like if we're gonna talk about sequels that we
Where's fucking
need.
Nightmares and Dreams or some shit. Whatever. What is that thing called?
Oh, you talking about Dream?
Meatloaf?
They
Dream,
did
right?
so. Dreams. They didn't make another Nights. You talking about Nights?
Yeah, that.
They didn't make another Nights, but you know the guy who made Nights made that terrible game that's supposed to be like Nights. What is it called? God, they shit on that game so much. Ballin' Wonderworld.
Oh, that was him.
Yeah, and that game's trash. So,
Damn.
but if you got $20, I suggest you buy a copy of it because it's gonna be one of those rare games in 10 years. Because no one bought that shit.
Damn. Speaking of something no one's probably gonna buy, let me stop.
Wow.
Oh, Wonder Woman is getting the game.
I'm buying that. I will support. What you mean? Why not?
You won't support it?
I
Why
will
not?
say I didn't ask for it.
It
but
was-
no one.
No one called
making
this.
this again?
The people who made
Monolith.
the people who made
War.
Shadow of War.
Immortal. They said they're gonna have the Nemesis system in it.
Yep.
How that gonna work?
I mean,
Ooh, if
The
it's like her
Themyscirians-
days of like clowns to the top of being Wonder Woman, she'll have some enemies, some rivals and shit.
and
gonna be
it's
open
it's
world,
all
too.
gonna fight like Batman. So you're playing stronger Batman.
With lassos and whips, and the BDSM and such.
And
I gotta
don't
say,
forget
though,
the invisible flying ship.
I only said that joke because of the movie, because I dearly hate the first movie, and I'm not gonna watch the second.
you're in the the minority?
I didn't
Am
hate
I?
the first one. I didn't care about. No, he's in the majority. They shat on what was her name? Gal Gadot. They shat
Yep.
on. They shat on her.
Gal Gadot.
I love her.
I'm not shitting on her. I'm shitting on the villain.
Yeah.
And then her relationship with the bull Steve.
Yeah,
So
you know they gotta make a relationship with somebody.
It's so lame. Why they always gotta have a
Because
love
they
interest?
all because everyone wants to feel like, oh, they're human just like me. Maybe I can also have powers. I don't fucking know. This is the same reason I asked why fucking Supergirl from the TV series had to have a love interest. She did not. She just did not. She did not. I repeat.
What about with another alien that came to that planet?
Like Barry
Not knowing who they
Allen.
were.
Just let him be the Flash. Remove Iris altogether.
Barry needed that.
No,
Kids and shit.
Barry shouldn't need that. Iris, you're my lightning rod.
Okay, the
Jesus
way they
Christ.
executed it, yeah, they
Terrible.
needed it
Yes.
that way.
I will say though, speaking of that, I never asked for a Wonder Woman game, but I will take it. But why do we have a Wonder Woman game before a Flash or a Superman game? Superman
Easier to do Wonder Woman. It's easy. Just that's the answer. To be honest, it's easier.
It's what?
was easier.
It's
What about
easier.
Arrow? They did Batman.
Come on, cuz.
They did Saints Row 4. And
Come
that was super
on,
speed.
cuz. Who really wants Arrow? Until Oliver Queen. Until
Arrow inside of Flash.
until the DC show of Arrow popped. Who was asking for Arrow, bro?
Well, give us a whole Arrowverse game then.
Come on, cuz you know
He shut up.
they better off. No. They better off doing a DC Legends, because then that taps all the universes.
Of
Make that
tomorrow.
Suicide Squad game.
Oh, that might be hot though.
That's what I'm saying. That taps all of those universes. You
powerful.
you even got Wally West, so you have a Flash duplicate. You have Sarah, so you have a Canary. You got Adam, and you know,
Firestorm.
and you got Constantine, bro. You got so many more. I personally think better characters than just doing Arrowverse.
Better than Barry, than Wally.
Right, but you're not gonna get Wally. You're just gonna get Barry. So here's the thing: if you make a Flash game based on that show, you got Barry, you got Killer Frost, and you got what's his name, Cisco.
Vibe.
That's it. That's your characters. Cause ain't nobody picking Iris the Flash.
Why not? We are the Flash, aren't we? Let me stop.
Oh my God.
I'm triggered. I'm sorry to trigger myself.
Back to this list. Wonder Woman, no one saw it coming. I'm excited. This Star Wars game has been like rumored for quite some time.
Yeah.
They didn't show
excited.
anything. They didn't show anything for me to know what the hell this is.
Do you know who's making it?
That's the first thing we said.
No, who's making this game?
The dudes that made Heavy Rain and Detroit Become Human.
Okay,
Tony
so
Ishizu's game.
it's all right. So is there going to be any action? Because that's what I'm looking for in my Star Wars
He
game.
did say something about action.
Have
I
they
just don't know how they're
have
gonna
they
do it.
ever made a game with really any action in it? Like,
It's very light action.
Quick
with all those
time
games.
event
Quick
action.
time
yeah, see, I don't
yeah.
got time for QT. Yeah, bro, I'm not doing that.
This is probably gonna be a story.
So I love the Star Wars universe, and I hope they do something really good with it. So I'm not gonna shit on it.
Like Jedi Fallen Order for me gave me more. Gave me the what am I trying to
Interest
say?
in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah, because it was always like I like it, but I don't know where to go and when to start. But
Yeah.
Jedi Fallen Order made me a fan.
That was a great game, and that was a good place to start because it's a story on its own. And I do think that game's getting a
makes you
sequel.
interested in the world itself and to go back.
Yeah, don't do
Exactly.
that. Don't go back. You don't need to know anything that happened prior. It's all garbage.
I like the pre.
It's not all garbage.
I like the
It's
pre.
all garbage.
I like 3 specifically.
3 was hot. 2 was the best one. Prequel, I think.
Okay.
And then-
Are you guys familiar with Slitherhead?
Oh yeah, this is
Yeah.
fire.
She look freaky.
Yeah, that's on some old school Japanese horror type shit. Like their faces deform and like this is some from what is that Netflix show that has the
Parasite.
no the Netflix one with the kids
I was hyped too.
and the upside down
Stranger Things?
world. Stranger Things,
Stranger
like that's
Things.
what that shit looked like.
Yeah.
Like when its face opened up and then it just
Japanese Stranger
and
Things.
it did it in reverse and it just became a regular human. I was like, oh, that's nasty. So yeah, survival horror game. A guy who originally made Silent Hill. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So lineage with horror games. So it's gonna be scary as fuck.
It reminded me of Ghostwire Tokyo, which has still yet to be
Yeah,
released. Yeah, it's like Ghostwire Tokyo, but with like monsters instead of that's more supernatural.
And the last thing, last unique thing that I didn't know about that was announced was Rumbleverse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of us has played this game. Would you like to speak on Rumbleverse?
Oh no, I didn't play it. I just watched some gameplay. I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
get a chance to play that.
I do want to play it though.
I do wanna. Yeah, I do wanna play it because it's a battle. It's another battle royale. Like I always say, I'm not the biggest fan, but if you're doing something unique, I'm gonna check it out. Now this is a melee based battle royale. There are no guns in this. I like it so. I like it so far because the combat looks pretty interesting. The UI is pretty simple and it shows you enough. You get abilities that you can pick up, weapons that you can pick up on the spot, like bats and mailboxes, shit like that. And everything is kind of like it's kind of like Fortnite with a little bit of like Knockout City vibe, and then like wrestling. Like there's a lot of different wrestling moves. Like there's a super meter that you build up, and then you can do like a pile driver move or spike somebody like a volleyball
Suplex
and make your own suplex. Make your own character too. A bunch of different customization options, of course, to buy and stuff like that or to unlock. And overall, it just looks pretty fun. I think it's just gonna be a silly, fun like type of battle royale, not something you gotta go too serious, but you can get a little sweaty.
Yeah, I'm completely uninterested. I hear battle royale, and my eyes roll to the back of my head, and I'm just.
Well, you look like you like Blood Hunt. You saw that, and that was like kind of interesting.
Right, but that game's never coming out.
Oh god,
spring. They straight up lied to us, but it's coming out
end
spring.
of the year, before the end of the year. Now it's spring and next.
They knew damn well they wasn't doing that.
Year's almost over. Got 19 more days. They got 19 days to release this.
It's ridiculous. Speaking of ridiculous,
Oh god.
Yeah.
that's how I felt when I thought that this was real. So there's a tech demo out for a Matrix game that's not ever gonna be made. Well, maybe. There's I have a theory.
Oh god.
Because of the movie and the rising Keanu Reeves popularity, that this might actually be like a little test just to see if anybody's interested in a possible Matrix game, because the shit looks great. Like oh my god, I would love a game like this for real.
One reason why I agree is because we usually don't get to play the tech demos.
All right, that was a lot put together for it to just be a tech demo. I refuse to believe this is a tech demo. That was a slice of a game.
Like I remember Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes. How that was like a prologue to Metal Gear Solid 5.
Right.
Could be something like that.
But if they gave you a city to drive around in, and you can control the weather and all that other shit, it looks gorgeous. I hate Keanu Reeves. Continue.
Keanu Reeves.
You're definitely in the minority.
I am.
Right. He's like a national treasure.
He's breathtaking. Keanu, big fan.
God.
Don't listen to him.
So next up, we got $70 games are coming to PC soon.
Oh boy.
Starting with the Final Fantasy VII remake.
Sony started the revolution. They said, yo, 70 games gonna be normal. And developer was like, oh shit, ain't nobody give them backlash. And they're buying it. We can do this everywhere.
They really started it, man. All the money hungry studios was doing it last year. Them, EA, Activision. And here we are. It's about to be the new norm.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Sony.
It's been time though. Games cost so much money to make. What's a $10 bump, bro? What's $10? It ain't hurt nobody.
Fuck you, Sony. Oh my god. I mean, you're right though. Like after all the upgrades, it's been $60 for a while. We've been fortunate.
You know what I don't appreciate? You charging $70 for a game and then shoving all this monetization down my throat for microtransactions and stuff.
Well, they was doing that when it was 60, so I mean, shit.
Yeah. So y'all took that shit for granted when games was $50 and less.
Y'all see what I'm trying to say?
I like though nowadays though there are great games out, and they know though that it's like a little bit lower quality, so they don't launch at full price. They launch
like Kenna did that, and that was pretty dope.
Knockout City.
You get some great games, that are for the cheap these days. So I understand the AAAs are like, nah, we want more.
Yeah, but this I don't think this was the game to do it. Like it's just the first part of the remake.
Oh yeah, no, definitely not.
It's been out for how many?
Like I can see if like when Forspoken launches on PC, because that's a new game, new IP.
That's the game exactly that I was thinking of.
When they do that,
looks amazing.
that can be $70. Test it there, but you're testing it with a game that's been out for since 2018.
Just about, yeah.
It's a remake of a game that came out when?
Right, and then they gave it to us for free on PlayStation Plus. Like people,
Data collection.
like people can play this game for a lot cheaper, like God of War. So if you have a PlayStation, I'm pretty certain you have a PlayStation. You're listening to a gaming podcast, you probably have a PlayStation. Go play Final Fantasy there.
Would you believe I've seen people on Twitter talking about, yeah, I'm gonna just, since they got a PC, yeah, I'm gonna just wait though however many years it comes to PC.
They do that.
in
People
order to
do
play
that.
it.
People
What's
do
wrong
that.
with you? Even if you got a PlayStation, you still
Because
wait?
they want it to look the best. They want their eyeballs to be like glazed over from the 4K 30 frames per second. Because ain't no way you running this shit at 60 in 4K. This game is it's a small slice of a big game, but it's pretty. And Square Enix is really good with graphics, so this game's gonna look amazing on PC. I'm not paying $70 for it. I'm pretty sure it comes out next year at $70. By the Steam summer sale, it'll probably be $20.
Are you getting it on PC?
No, I've already played it.
Oh, you beat it? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Well, the part one of this, because it's another part of it. They broke them down into parts instead of just remaking the entire game.
I remember one of those, the rumors going around, it was going to be episodic.
And that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Instead of it being episodic as in A, we'll add DLC. It's episodic as in A, you're going to pay a full price every time we drop an episode.
And wait years for it.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I might just wait until it's done. Because, I mean, I'm not in a rush to play this specifically.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
Next up, we got Nintendo. You know, more shit about Nintendo stomping the yard over there in Japan.
All right, so here,
As they do.
it's obvious that Sony's like, yeah, fuck Japan. We're not we can't compete out there anymore, right? They dropped their handheld, pretty much dropped their Japan studio, right? And now they just have the PlayStation Studio. They getting destroyed by Nintendo. Like just last week, Nintendo sold in Japan, mind you, just in Japan. Sold 200,000 Nintendo Switches between its three models: the Lite, the OLED, and the regular Switch. You know how many PS5s were sold in Japan last week?
80.
Less than 2,000.
Oh man.
How
You said
many
in the span of a week?
in the span of a week?
250,000, you said?
200,000.
Less.
No, I'm talking about Switch.
Oh.
Yeah, 200,000 in a week. There was no major release. That's a regular week. Right. So PS5 sold less than 2,000. Xbox Series S and X sold less than 600. You know how many PS4s sold last week?
50.
116.
Damn.
Right. Sony is effectively
what?
yeah. I don't think it's not that
got
they don't
Japan.
have the interest in Japan. I think they're just sending it to the West because they know where they know where their markets. We are now Sony's target market. You could tell by the design of the PS5 that we are now their target market. Japan loves everything small and tiny. They want everything portable and handheld, right? This gargantuan ass PS5 ain't fitting in no Japan studio. Like no house in Japan is about to have this PS5 sitting there, bro. The writing's been on the wall for a long time. Japan loves their handhelds. That's why the 3DS does crazy and the Switch is doing crazy. Even the Vita did pretty well in Japan. So we're done. Sony's like, they're not even dropping Japanese-centric games anymore. Just remember, you thought of RPGs, you would always think of PlayStation, but now it's Nintendo.
Right, but whatever ties Sony does have to like Japan, it'd be the games. But now they still
It's not
are
the
releasing
games?
day and day, right?
It's not the games anymore. What games do they have? Right? Because Sony was in the PS3 to PS4, early on the PS4, because it was towards the end of the PS4 that it was like, all right, you know what, fuck it. We're going to focus on, the West, right? We can't do Japan anymore. We're not going to win there. We're not making any money here, right? So they focused heavy on us. They got to deal with Call of Duty, and that was it. That was it. The Japanese games that we wanted, Gravity Rush and stuff like that, they stopped making them. They got rid of all of Japan studios and combined it all into just PlayStation studios, and they don't even make those games anymore. So their bread and butter is now, and it hurts me to say, 3D over the shoulder action games. Last of Us, God of War, Spider-Man, presumably Wolverine. We're not going to get those.
First person.
That's even
Oh
worse.
hell no.
So we're not going to get those unique fun games anymore unless they're coming from Nintendo. And we just talked about it earlier. Nintendo just sticks on their IPs. It's Mario, Zelda, Samus, and every now and then they give us a new one like Splatoon. But it's like
I look to the indies now for that type of creativity or
but
divergence from the
it's indies in the West. How many independent Japanese studios do you see, right? Even our big Japanese studios in Capcom are just making games for the West. They're making fighting games. They're making Resident Evil. Monster Hunter is now for us.
Damn.
Where's my niche games? I miss it during the PS3, PS2 eras, bro. You can get some really cool games like Bushin Guy, bro. Who remembers that game? Japanese as fuck. Onimusha was never... Even then, they changed Onimusha 1 and 2, which were great like Japanese-centric games, and then they threw an American in it and Onimusha 3 and just fucked the whole...
Yeah, 3 definitely.
Y'all remember Blood Will Tell?
No.
It's like a samurai-centric game where it's literally like, I say Sekiro, if Sekiro came out in PS2, where you're like a samurai and majority of your body parts are being chopped up and sent to different parts of the world. And you go around different parts with... You got little mechanical parts in your arm that might do different functions and stuff like that. Yeah, it's one of those rare PS2 games. But yeah, I do miss that, definitely. Like, that's why I feel like something as unique as Bully may never come back. Because we got pump out a GTA every 20 years.
Well, look at it. When they pump out a game that costs them less than 20 years, it's a piece of shit. So maybe Rockstar's on to something. Maybe they should wait 20 years between releases so we don't get a Grand Theft Auto trilogy, right? Gotta make sure it's perfect.
Right.
But yeah, Nintendo's getting
abandoned.
It's coming back. Do you know?
I told you. You talking about it's fake.
It is fake. I don't believe this is a real game. It needs to go away, but he keeps talking about it.
Oh, Breeze don't know what this is. You want to fill him in?
All right, so for those who don't know, for those of him who don't know, Abandoned is this game that was was confirmed to be coming to PlayStation during the beginning of the PlayStation like ad cycle when they were building up. This guy, we talked about this too. Yeah. He announces games, cancels them, and then announces more games. He's done this like 7 times over, right? He announced games for Steam. He shows off Unreal Engine clips and art that's already available for anyone who has Unreal Engine to use. He announces it, gets a whole lot of people hype, collects money through like Patreon and what's the other one? Like GoFundMe and shit like that. Then cancels the game and disappears. Then comes back under a different name. This is Blue Box now. This is Blue Box Studio. No one knows anything about this studio. And for a while, they thought it was Kojima, right? They were going through, oh my God, this has got to be Kojima. This is going to be Silent Hill, blah, blah, blah. Every conspiracy theory in the world connected to this piece of shit company who's just doing the same thing again. He's going to gear up, collect a bunch of money, and disappear. Do not support this nonsense. It's not a real game. It's not a real person. Well, it's a real person, a real shitty person, but it's not a real company. But they're back in the news because, Then they launched an app on the PS4 on the PS5 because they wanted you to be able to feel the trailer. Not a demo. The trailer. Wow. They delayed the app. Then they released the app and then delayed the demo the trailer inside of the app. It still says update coming soon when you open the app. So yeah.
It's a good guy.
This shit fake as fuck, boy.
Facts. Scam artist.
Scam if I've heard on.
Modern day scam artist, but he's still out here and people still falling for it and people still think it's Kojima. When I saw that, I was like, I'm done. I'm not following this shit anymore.
Well, I'm glad I don't know shit about it. I don't want to get scammed.
Speaking of scams.
Yeah. Keys, you want to talk about it?
Hey, Ubisoft. Hey, it's me again. Big fan here. But we going to talk about them NFTs we was trying to do. Please stop. So Ubisoft tried to add NFTs. It's like this new currency that's popping off now. Do y'all know right what NFTs pretty much are, right?
Yeah. Digital art, exclusive rights to something.
Yeah, they tried to implement them in which game was it? Was it Ghost Recon? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it bombed. It blew up in their fucking face, as it should. I don't understand why. I don't understand why they did this.
History was made that day. It is the most disliked video on YouTube.
You can't even dislike shit like that.
No, you can. They just you
But
can't track it. But the dislike to like ratio in like the first hour, I think it was like 1,000 to 95,000 dislikes.
Oh my god.
Boy,
So vehemently against this.
Ubisoft, hey, I love your games, but just make the damn games stop this. It's getting sick, man. Oh god.
speaking of disasters.
No. Wait a minute. Ain't this Ubisoft too?
Yeah.
Ubisoft, big fan once again.
Make the damn
Make the goddamn Splinter Cell.
Oh my god.
But they were talking about it. They wanted to be a semi-open world. They're gonna build Assassin's Creed Ubisoft. Assassin's Creed.
Like if they did it more the way Hitman does it from place to place. I mean, they kind of did that with the last one, Blacklist. I really fucked with Black. So don't make it open world. That's all I want, and don't put NFTs in it. Get away with that. Crazy.
Just letting you know. Just ready for the downfall. Go ahead.
Is the internet the best and the worst thing to ever happen to game?
Hell yes.
It hurts my heart every day.
No, why the worst?
Why the worst?
Day one patches, games that release broken and that are never fixed. Like you couldn't do that shit on the PS2. You released your game and it was broken. It was done. There's nothing you could do about it.
Lazy developers.
Like it made them lazy, dude. It's great because you get like events and shit like that. Like it's more like you get more out of it, right? Because once you released the game on the PS2 and early PS3, you got that game. Once you were done with that game, there was really nothing for you to do. DLC's fantastic. Battle passes, I like them. Some games do them right, some games do them wrong. Split so the internet's great. It bred competition, right? You can go against players across the world. You don't have to be right next to them, though I do like couch co-op games. But being able to play with somebody who's across the world and a decent connection, fantastic.
Rollback,
fantastic. What it breaks down to, games like Grand Theft Auto Trilogy can slip through the cracks and no one talks about it as much as they should. Like, we already stopped talking about it. Please continue to talk about it. Game's still broken. Cyberpunk 2077 releasing in a state like that. Could you imagine that game releasing in the PS2 era?
Remember big rigs?
Right. Exactly. Exactly. So it's a double-edged sword because it brought us so much good shit. Like, it continues to give us good stuff, right? It takes some games that would have had like a weak life shelf of you playing it and gave them years, right? A good example, I hate on Ubisoft a lot, but they are a company that sticks with their games, and I commend them on that, right? Because what was that? Rainbow Six Siege came out, it was garbage. It's garbage. It's a fantastic game now, right? Great.
Big on like Twitch and all that.
For Honor, when it came out, didn't have a lot of content. It was kind of dry. I still don't like that game. I know there's people out there somewhere under the crack and crust of earth that like that game.
You may know a couple.
I, unfortunately, am related to a couple of them. But that's a different game. That's not the same game that was released, right? Those are... And Call of Duty constantly gets updates and patches. Call of Duty wouldn't be the thing that it is, the phenomenon that it is today, had there been no network play or being able to update. Because who the fuck wants to play... I guess couch co-op with GoldenEye was pretty nice, and everyone talks about that. But no one couch co-ops Call of Duty. It just doesn't happen. You play it online, you have fun. It would have like helped a lot of games back in the day if we had netplay to be able to fix them, like Jet Force Gemini, which is a game that I love, but half the cartridges they produced were broken. So I was never able to finish that game. I never went back to it. We got one of the doo-doo cartridges. We got one of the crappy cartridges. There was no way around it. So that's the only the thing I wanted to bring up. I've been thinking about it a lot lately, and it's getting worse. With companies releasing games that just aren't even close to being finished. Like, should not release, probably get delayed. Like Halo Infinite, fantastic example, right? Do you know how much money it cost Microsoft to delay that game by 1 year?
Quite a few million, I presume.
Right. because they had ad deals with companies and they were ready to have Pringles with double XP and Doritos and Mountain Dew and all that other shit. They had to pull all that shit off the shelves. And the back of your Xbox One still has Halo on it. Right? Halo just launched 4 days ago. Like 4 days ago, bro. Like if Microsoft can take lay on that sword and be like, yo, yeah, we fucked up. Let's go ahead and delay. Right? Let's just go ahead and delay this a year and have it released. It's a fantastic game. It looks infinitely better. Haha, Halo Infinite, infinitely better. Runs better. It's a better game because it got that time. And now overall, it even worked out even better because that 1 year delay allowed it to be the best shooter released this year. Right? Better than Call of Duty because Call of Duty is having problems. Better than Battlefield, which is another game that should have not released. Like what the fuck? What the fuck's going on with Battlefield? Like EA releases broken games, but this was beyond stupid. Like they
do this every Battlefield.
But this is the worst though. This is just like guns are like not even working, bro. I've watched so many Twitter clips. I've never laughed so hard at shit being busted in a game, bro. So
yeah,
this could be a beautiful thing if I don't want to say lazy developers because I know this is people's jobs and it's not everybody, right?
Yeah, the right company, utilizes the internet in the best ways.
Right. What's happening now it's unforgivable and it's annoying. It's really annoying because now what is created now when the PS4 and the PS5 dies and we have the PS7 or PS8 and you want to collect like you do, Keith, right? What server is it going to call to download that patch? Because it's not on the disc. That data that fixes the game isn't on the disc.
Damn.
They're not thinking about that. They're thinking about it now. And I get it. Not everyone's a collector. Not everyone plays old games. But some of us do. It's pretty much a big middle finger to us. So that's all I wanted to talk about with that. Any thoughts, guys?
It's funny. I actually wanted to talk about this a while back because I've definitely been having the same thoughts about it. Like you just remember the good old days where you could pop a game in, you could play it right then and there. You gotta wait day one patch, fucking all this other bullshit. And if you, for instance, I'm gonna give you an example. When Marvel Spider-Man 2018 had came out, I didn't have internet at the time, so I wasn't able to get the photo mode or whatever other patches was necessary for the day one patch. And then by the time I platinum it, which was a week later, wow, that sounds pretty bad. I still didn't have internet, so I wasn't able to get the like they gave you some type of icon like avatar, PlayStation avatar for platinum it. I was never able to get that because my data didn't sync with with the internet or whatever. I mean, I guess that's not their fault necessarily. More so about the whole day one patch. Day one patches kind of just gives developers an excuse not to finish their game. When you say you go on gold, you're ready to print it, not the game's ready. And I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to make, if you're ready to ship a game, it should be good. It gives them a little bit of leeway. Yes, I understand that, but don't, what is the word? Abuse it. Don't abuse the leeway, So yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. It's good and bad, of course. You did mention, Jack, about the whole, let's just say if the game actually is finished, it's up to their discretion if they want to add more to it, which is probably the best thing about video games nowadays.
Like Ghost of Tsushima.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, like Ghost of Tsushima.
How they added the whole
Legends mode for free too.
For free too.
That's ridiculous.
That's where the internet is a good time to like have it.
Yeah, I mean, hell, even going back to Guitar Hero, like it came with its base roster of music, but you could buy more music, and that made that game so much better.
Yeah,
right. Excellent feature.
Free to play games nowadays, you couldn't do that.
Couldn't do that because how are they going to make money? They
Exactly.
make money through the internet, through the microtransactions.
Like free to play games for us were like mini clips and shit like that. Those websites.
A10, right. Come on now, cool math.
Niggas was playing hella demos back in the day.
Yeah,
come on now. Oh god, demo discs. Now we can just download a demo at a whim.
Mm-hmm. But demos don't exist no more. They're called early access now.
They're called games, unfortunately. But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the internet. You got anything, Breeze?
I mean, not much more than what I piggybacked off of you. Ultimately, it's a good bad thing. But I hope that someday that we can like lessen the whole developers just kind of abusing, like you said, the leeway. Because I think it's just more or less just a way to be able to push towards getting that big bonus or check or whatever. Make these deals to make it come out at a certain time, despite the fact of it not being ready.
Yeah.
We just got to come together.
Oh.
We got to come together as a community and stop buying these fucking games. Like I
Stop
know
pre-ordering?
pre-ordering is
Yeah,
you don't come on, bro. You don't get a single thing for pre-ordering. They can offer you a cosmetic, but that same cosmetic is going to be given to everybody else at some time. Now, if it's
Free probably sometimes.
if it's a collector's edition of a game of a series that you love, go ahead and pre-order that. But there
Statues,
is no reason to pre-order Call of Duty as a man who pre-ordered Call of Duty.
You can speak from experience.
I've been doing this for too long.
Right, because I got a gun in the older version of the game that I no longer have installed on my PlayStation.
Damn.
Right, like you don't get anything, bro.
The gun. Yeah, I
Wait
never
till it
want.
comes out.
I never want to see a Cyberpunk happen again.
Oh my!
I never want to see that.
Biggest
I
middle.
don't want to see GTA Trilogy happening again.
Or what's the other one? No Man's Sky.
Oh god.
No, but that's a great example of the internet.
Of how
Yeah,
internet
being
can bring
good.
it back.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But at the same time, all that promotion of how it was when it wasn't.
He was just lying.
That
his
was
ass
yeah,
off.
that was mismanagement, right?
That was
That
deceiving.
game was never gonna be that, but it is now.
Yeah.
And I don't even think that guy works there anymore. I think it's like pretty much a whole new staff of people who fix that game.
Oh, that's great.
Motherfucker used to smile through his teeth during interviews,
Right.
lying his ass off.
Like smile in your face, stab you in the back. It's systematic.
That's got to be like the comeback story of ever, bro. No Man's Sky.
Yeah, talk about a fall and rise of the game. Waiting on. I guess Cyberpunk's probably gonna be that next game to have something like that.
No, that whole studio is dead to me. I already don't like The Witcher,
Project Red.
so
What's sad about that instance? They literally made their money back plus in like what 3 days.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
so all those
ran
executives
off
got all
to the
those
bank with it.
bonuses.
fucking ridiculous. See, yeah, I never want to see that again. But it's the internet. People will do what they will.
So internet love it or hate it, it's here to stay. All we can hope is for better days.
Please.
So next up, we got what came out this week. We spoke about it, briefly. Halo Infinite came out a few days ago, as per this recording.
The campaign, yeah.
Campaign.
So is it officially out now? Because how they say the multiplayer was early access. So
Yeah, it's officially launched now.
what was the point of that?
I mean, hell, who complained? You got to play early. All the Halo heads were happy.
Is it really early access if you're able to buy shit in it?
It's
if you
2021 early access.
Make a good point, Mr. Splice.
Next up, we got Final Fantasy Endwalker.
14.
Yeah, so-
wait, what was the other joint that came out? The last expansion.
I don't remember. Final
Shadowbringers.
Fantasy. Yeah, Final Fantasy 14 is too large of a game now to catch up with it.
Next up, we got Serious Sam 4.
I didn't know they were still making these games.
Me neither.
Is this the
honestly.
VR game?
No, I don't
Yeah,
think it's the VR one.
And then Gang Beasts. I'm guessing that came out with like a new expansion.
No, it just came to the Switch.
No, it just came to this.
What? That literally looks like a Switch game.
Right.
Like-
There's a lot of games that look like Switch games are.
Right,
Don't
let's
get- don't-
like
don't get
yeah,
me started.
don't get me started, bro. Like right, like I felt that when you said that hit me hard, bro.
I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying they fumbled the bag when it comes to deciding whether or not they're going to bring it to the Switch. It's always a question. You always got to wonder with new games.
You know what they've been doing lately? There's a lot of scummy companies. They'll release it on PlayStation and Xbox, and they'll say, it's not coming to the Switch, or we're thinking about it, right? So you buy it on your PlayStation, and then like 6 months later, here's the Switch version.
Literally.
So now you got to double dip or don't care about it. And if you don't support it, then it's not going to ever come. So you got to double dip. Like it's
Right. And it might not have crossplay, so
Damned if you do, damned if you don't type of situation these developers are playing with, huh? Switch lovers. Sucks. But let's talk about some happy shit,
oh
The anime, TV, and movie section, you know what I'm saying?
Kinda
Sonic the
happy.
Hedgehog 2.
That's lit. Hype.
Sleep.
Y'all ain't seen the
on.
first one. Y'all need to see that because it was.
That was
probably the greatest video game movie I've ever seen.
She's gonna take my quote, huh?
Oh, you said that.
Word for word, bar for bar.
I mean, he ain't wrong though. He ain't wrong. Because I went into it a little skeptical. You know, video game and movie ain't been a thing that's been friendly to each other.
Yeah, it didn't job well.
Boys, Sonic the Hedgehog 1 was a great movie. The trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog 2 got me stupidly hype. I love Sonic to death. I love Knuckles. I love Tails. I love that Jim Carrey is fucking Robotnik.
Yeah, I'll give it to him.
That, bro, what?
He pulled it off.
He did, because he didn't have it in the beginning of the first movie. And then he did. Like, it took him a minute. And now he's literally
He was Robert, now he Robotnik. Like.
Right. No. He was Robotnik, now he Eggman.
Oh, yeah.
He got the mustache. Only thing he's not fat, and I'm okay with that. It's okay. He ain't got to gain weight.
Fun.
Right. Can we talk about how y'all was sleeping on my man Nux though?
No, I'm not sleeping on. I'm not.
Idris Elba?
That's what we're sleeping on, and I'm still sleeping on
I
it.
need your power. Yes,
my man. Hold up, my man sounded intimidating and sexy.
Oh my god,
that's all I needed from Nux.
All right.
You know what's funny about that though? That's the same move Sonic did to destroy Eggman. Well, his ship or whatever beat him in the first movie. My man's gonna that motherfucker.
Smack this dumbass after.
That was flames.
They introduced the Chaos Emeralds into it, so that opens up the world
you know
of.
What that means Sonic 3. My boy Shadow.
They open up the world of Shadow.
Sonic 2. I'm
but
calling it now.
If they don't show Amy in this movie, Shadow's not coming in the next one.
That would be goofy.
Like Amy has to be in this movie.
All right, maybe Amy will be in the post-credit scene then, if it's not Shadow.
Like Tails was.
But then Shadow's going to be the post-credit for the third movie.
No, Shadow just got to be the antagonist. Because we done already did Robotnik.
You know what they should do for this?
What?
He the villain, bro.
Cool Chaos?
No, nigga, Shadow.
No, fuck that. Give me Chaos.
I just said that.
For this one.
Hit me with Chaos first. No,
Chaos should be this one.
Yeah, Chaos should be this one.
Knuckles and the Master Emerald.
Exactly.
Yeah. Crush 40. What is it? Crush
40.
Yeah, they doing the soundtrack.
I'll be there for it. I'm there for it day one.
Real rap.
Always. Crush 40 know what they're doing when it comes to Sonic music.
Only Sonic music.
Soon, man.
February?
No, April.
April? Oh, it's April?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You thought
it's not soon enough.
Right. I can't wait for this movie. This is the day one? Sure. Sonic the Hedgehog definitely wasn't a day one for me.
So
I was a little skeptical.
I wasn't even skeptical. I just didn't see it.
It's a day one for me.
I remember the trailer for the first movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Jesus. And then they fixed it. Could you if they released it like that, bro? Oh.
The internet was don't release it like this, Holmes.
Ties it in. Power the internet.
The internet made this shit a franchise, bro. Because if they had dropped it like that, oof.
Shit would have bombed hard.
Think about how Knuckles would have looked.
Or Tails, bro.
He looked like.
Oh my god. Yeah, there would have been no franchise here.
Oh man, speaking of no franchise.
Oh, that's fucking. We're gonna talk about Cowboy Bebop, the live-action Netflix series, getting canceled after just one season, just a mere 3 weeks.
You a news anchor? What?
A mere.
I called it, bro. Last week when I called it Cowboy Bepop, I called it.
You did call it that, didn't you?
They called it Cowboy Bebop the week after. Boom.
Done.
Cancellation.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. All right, so I said last time I just finished the anime, and it didn't vibe well with me. People call it a masterpiece. Woo. I was excited to watch this because it wasn't going to be a 1-for-1. It was going to expand on the universe, which I thought that's what I wanted from Cowboy Bebop. And the fact that this is not happening kind of upsets me just a little bit, you know? I think I'm still going to watch it just to see what they did with it and how well it jumps from anime to live action.
To flop.
Yeah.
He said, yeah.
Because some of the scenes I saw, action looked good. And I think the actors do, for the most part, a very good job at portraying the characters from the anime. So, all in all, I'm a little disappointed. But, you know, hey, we still gonna get Kissaboo 4 and to all the boys, fucking 6 or whatever. Fucking assholes. God damn it.
Oh my god. So Cowboy Bebop, go check it out.
Or don't.
No, not really. Don't waste your time. right now, I feel like we got a renaissance. A time where in which not only anime but also video games and movies have all come in this like weird trifecta. It's all
It's
swirling
it's it's the big
around.
circle of entertainment, man. It's finally coming together. Now, if we could just include music in
Literally.
here, we might be. Actually, you know what? Imagine
Kind
They're already
Dragons.
doing it.
Imagine Dragons got the hold on it, bro.
Yeah.
Is that who was making the music for Arcane?
Yes, sir.
They're in the intro.
Yeah, that shit.
It's just fire. It's a good time. Definitely. Everything's pop. This week specifically is popping off.
And you know who leading the fucking renaissance, bro? Netflix.
Oh, okay. I ain't know.
Yeah, they
Netflix
are.
had the hold
what you-
on.
You're right. They're coming out with more and more anime.
Anime.
Like they're getting contracts with games to make series and stuff like that. They've done Castlevania, they've done The Witcher, they've done 2 different Witchers, the live
Devil May
action
Cry's
one,
coming.
Devil May Cry, like, bro,
Arcane.
Arcane,
Cowboy Bepop.
yeah, they make everybody can't be 100 everywhere,
They're not all winners.
they're not all winners. So I want to see some more shit transition over, right? I love what Riot and Netflix did in making Arcane. I love the Sonic movies. I am not a fan of The Witcher.
Wait,
But
I
I'll-
thought you said you liked it. The show, not
The animated show. I haven't watched the live action show.
Wait, so you like that's a movie. You like the movie, but you haven't watched the live action show.
There you go. Booyah.
Oh, man, you should have
Heard this was good. I need to watch that.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Mr. Caviezel, but I will watch it. Unlike anything with
Caviezel?
Henry Cavill, but I like how Family Guy called him Caviezel.
They also, I think they're doing I don't remember if it's anime or live action, but they doing an Assassin's Creed one. I'd prefer if it was an anime.
Yeah, me too.
personally.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't wait for that. Yeah, Ubisoft. Hey, it's me
Oh God.
back, baby. I can't wait.
Stop addressing these niggas, bro.
I've been here for every Miss Mark y'all have. I've been
I
here.
want more Marvel shit akin to like Into the Spider-Verse. Like, of course, Marvel has animated movies, but I want something like artsy and more like well put together. Because animated movies are just quick one-offs, right? And then they go into the real live action movies, is where they make their money. I want like a full ass production of like, God, who we've done Spider-Man already. Who could we do? Like Iron Man, right? We lost fucking what's his name as Iron Man now, but we can
Robert
get
Downey.
we can get animated Iron Man popping. We could they could essentially do the entire Marvel verse situation all over again, but from an anime perspective.
What about? Would you want to bring back the Marvel anime like they used to do?
I'll let them bring back
like
the
the
X-Men
one-
animated
the
series.
X-Men.
Yeah, I'll let them bring back
The 90s
X-Men.
one?
Yeah.
No, they are the animated version, too.
Yeah, if that's the '90s one, they're bringing that back though. Disney Plus is.
I want them to do something different. Like bring like I know a lot of people don't know about them, but Image Comics,
Yes.
like Spawn.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, it's
Spawn was
Spawn.
pretty
It's
good back
Spawn's
in the
time
day.
to come back. Like Spawn's
Yeah,
been
like-
gone since like the original Xbox.
Ever since Soul Calibur.
Right.
Some Spawn action.
I want some Jackie Estacado.
The Jackie Estacato's actual story in Image Comics, like the actual his comic stories.
Don't play the game. Don't play the game.
Yeah,
Game's
the
alright,
game
but
is not doing
it don't
much
do it
justice.
justice. Exactly. Yeah.
And we're not.
Show
It's not faithful to the source material enough. It's not as visceral and explanatory as far as the story is concerned. For the main character and how like deep it is. So I feel like Netflix could definitely do something with that, with stuff like that, and then
Invincible.
make up their own like little Invincible. Like
That's
another Image Comics thing.
amazing.
Now, that's Amazon. But you see how well that went though.
Exactly. Oh my god, I could just imagine a
Oh,
Spawn.
there's a Black Invincible. Like I think they just started a new series or something. But there is a Black Invincible.
Is it like how there's a Black Superman or like Miles Morales?
I'm not even sure exactly. I just saw like a video, like comic story and something like that. I was like, oh, I need to watch that for later.
You didn't watch it, so it seems.
Well, you know, I was like, oh shit,
Could have gave
I need to watch
information.
that. But I'm like, yeah. So like, dive more into like other comics because we have Marvel is my shit. So I'd love to see them do whatever they can there. But we
I want
got like
I want them to
Marvel and
dig
DC
into
popping, but I
the.
like to see the
I want them
underdog
to
some
dig.
love.
I like DC and Marvel. I just want them to dig into the obscure superheroes. Right? They can still be part of
Right.
like DC and Marvel, but I want some more like I want a new Green Lantern, not Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern, like an actual Green Lantern. Like no one talks about Green Lantern. Come on, give me Green
Like
Lantern.
live action.
Yeah, live action or animated.
You know, I do wonder how different, like, that medium will be if Zack Snyder did continue his John, because he was trying to introduce a lot of characters like Green Lantern or whatever. I wonder if he got his full vision now, would things be a little bit different? Because DC, they kill the animated movie scene.
Got it a
Every
lot.
banger after banger, and it's even like almost a universe.
They just can't get the
I don't
live
know.
action shit together.
100%.
No,
As far as
100%
movies, their
right.
TV shows, they had their TV shows banging for a while until they decided to make it a universe. And yeah,
It was
snapped
cool
for a
once
little
it
bit.
did that and
Yeah.
then for a while, and then it just fell so hard from grace.
yeah.
So fast.
It was right around when they introduced Supergirl and Batwoman or Batgirl. When it was just Arrow and Flash, I feel like it was peak shit right
That's
there,
peak
bro.
prime.
Yeah, it's just peak shit.
I love Supergirl.
And once they add her,
I
that's
like
what it's
I like
called. And once
Supergirl. I
Batwoman
hate the
came-
cast around Supergirl. Like I don't give a fuck about her sister. I
Literally
do.
could just be her.
I
Every time
fucks
she's in
with.
a
I
costume.
fuck with Martian Manhunter. Supergirl and Martian Manhunter. They invited to the barbecue. The rest of the cast, hell to the negative. No.
Superman was introduced in season
You're
2.
right. You're right. I forgot about him. I actually like him.
Fair.
I like him
Man, he
and
has a
Lois. I like him
Thank
and
you.
Lois. So they're invited to the barbecue. But the rest of the niggas, they can stay over there, eat their pad thai or whatever they do. But
What?
Either bad time. I
just
feel it.
so Spawn would be amazing, both live action and animated. But I'm leaning towards the animated, obviously.
Animated, yeah.
I'm leaning towards it because they can do a whole
Don't
lot.
sleep on
Yeah.
Michael Jai White.
Shut
Don't
up.
sleep on him.
So
Michael
he
Jai
can be
White.
voiced voice him
Because he
because he
did.
wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can voice.
Also, Keith David could be a good Spawn. I love me some Keith David.
Love me some Keith David.
All right, we dragging this on just a little bit too long. There was another thing on the docket, but blame Keith Mills and
Keith,
And
I finished it. I
Keith
finished
Mills
it.
and Breeze because you wasn't on his back hard enough.
I didn't even know you were really watching like that. I knew you was like 2 episodes
Go ahead and
of
lie. Go ahead and
me.
lie.
We're done. I was like, damn.
I'm trying
This is
to tell
only
you,
9
dude.
episodes, my boy.
You did say that like right where I'm at is where it starts to get good.
Literally, right after he's on episode 3. Right after we talk about right after that episode, I changes the whole game.
All right.
Maybe for 5. Maybe 5.
I'm gonna probably watch one after this.
No, you need to finish it tonight.
Oh God.
Couple. Yeah. You'd be all right.
You don't work tomorrow.
Man got a quick video talking about the whole series.
That's what I'm saying.
Season 2 coming soon.
Yes, sir. Can't wait.
A year and later and shit. Like,
No, I think
right,
I feel
boy.
it. I
Any
really
last
feel like they've been
thoughts?
recording this. My last thoughts are always my same last thoughts. Like the video, comment, interact, follow us on Twitter, follow Kesey on Twitch.
I'm here.
He made a
All that
promise.
information be in the-
He made a promise this week. He said he's going to be streaming.
By the time this is out, I've already done it.
So if you want to join us in some Call of Duty, some Halo, some of our favorite multiplayer games, even some Knockout City, some Splitgate, we get down on it. Come throw hands, shoot guns, mostly throw hands. But that's my
Yeah.
closing remarks.
Yeah. Yeah, all that information will be in the what's it called? The
description.
I'm about to say the bio. In
Oh,
the description of this. Yeah. I'm
booking info in the bio.
yeah, live streaming is definitely gonna happen a lot more. Yeah, especially on YouTube as well. Well, I don't know why I just said as well twice.
As well.
Y'all watch Jacob too? But yeah, more live streaming coming soon.
All right, you guys. Struggle Cast episode 15. You heard it live here. We'll see you guys next time. And like we always say in the Struggle House, we gonna holla at you.
Peace.